Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Manga Man Drew, and I'm here to do my reaction to Dr. Stone, chapter 212, and apparently, it has the cover of Shonen Jump, and we get to see Senku, as well as Riisui and Sai with a whole bunch of colors, so that's gonna be a very, very great sign for this chapter. But yeah, I'm very excited to do that. Unfortunately, I didn't do the reaction last week because it came out a little bit early, but I still enjoyed it. Apparently, they went to another new island, or they had to go someone else, like the Philippines or something to that extent, island that I totally forgot that they were going to go to, but still, it was very cool to see them do that, and how now they're one step closer to heading to Japan to resurrect everyone there, as well as preparing to build the spaceship. So most likely we're going to see that there. And now, with that out the way, let's go right into the reaction because I'm very excited to do it. Alright, we're starting the chapter off with a color page. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Let's start reading it off. Time since the entire world was repetrified by the new Medusa. 8 years, but now their trip around the world is complete. It's time to revive everyone. Oh, as we get Dr. Stone. Ooh, and there isn't a Z equals on this page. It's just Dr. Stone, story by Inagaki, art by Boichi. Oh, there isn't no Z equals. Oh, that's weird. As we they've gone to Treasure Island and they resurrected everyone on Treasure Island. Oh my gosh, that's great. As you have yo, it's like, what? Isn't this Treasure Island? But we've never met these random Japanese old timers. As he's like, old timers, we are what we are. What is it to ya? Ah, you must be the legendary Senku. Our kids told us plenty of tales. Oh, okay, I get it. These are the people that were petrified and they're able to rebuild them. Oh, that's interesting, most likely. As now they're apparently going on a journey, as you have Senku's like, hey, Soul Yuzu. Oh man, I forgot his name. How's Treasure Island special mission coming along? As everyone's like, special mission? As Yozu's like, well, since we were petrified for so long, we're pretty behind schedule. The reinforcements and resources from the mainland are helping out. Oh! As you have Gin saying, I see, someone's taken to the role of island ruler, like a fish of water, as you have him just being like a little bit embarrassed, as he's like, actually though, I'm more worried about Rui and all of them over on mainland. They had quite the population, but there's no telling how they're fared since getting petrified. Oh yeah, but let's see. As now they're apparently heading towards Japan, as you have Yo picking his nose, as always, saying, so you got the folks we left behind working on some brutal mission, but we've been through hell too, so I guess we can call it even. I'm about to unload all on them for lazing around all this time. As you have Senku's like, lazing? Nah, unlikely. As now that they've approached Japan and they're heading back to their homeland, as it's like around the world and back. This is our triumph return to Japan, as they've noticed that everyone has gotten into the specific position, as everyone is shocked to see, specifically Chrome, as well as, oh my gosh, Kohaku, as they revived everyone, and they finally revived Rui, and Rui just breaks out, and I know there's going to be a warm embrace. Ah, it was a warm embrace. They're hugging each other. Oh, it's so great. And she's like, Kohaku, you're safe and sound. As Kohaku's like, haha, still more concerned for me than yourself. You never change, Rui, as Rui is literally picking up her sister. So yeah, they are both gorillas in a sense, but one of them is more of a gorilla than the other, as you have Gin reactions like, did Riri always possess such azekre upper body strength? As you have Chrome's like, those sisters are birds of a feather, or more like powerhouse gorillas. Like I said. As you have Suika's like, old habits die hard. As Senku's like, spoke too soon about everyone being safe and sound. As you have Riri coming in and is like, oh Chrome! Oh, this is gonna be, oh gosh. Oh, I already see what kind of happens. Oh, Chrome, you dense, stupid person. And she's like, I've got some not so bad news since you were petrified for a while. Ruri, we're the same age now. Wait. Okay. Yes, I get the feeling that you've done some growing up, Chrome. Wait, so was Riri, was she 2 years? Oh, that's, That's some weird information to learn right now. As you have Chelsea's look at situations oh, duh! They like each other, Chrome and Ruri sitting in a tree. Oh my gosh, she's stupid. Oh gosh, and then Chrome is going to say, heck yeah, everyone in the village likes Ruri. She's just so likable. As you have Ruri saying, glad to know you think so, I guess. Oh god, this is so hilarious. As you have everyone's not even a millimeter of progression on that front. Chrome's the boy who never grows up, a man with the mind of a child. Maybe we should let Chelsea the Blunt spell it all out. Yeah, she should probably. Oh my gosh, this is so great. As you have, anyhow, great jobs as always, Riri. When you'd find time to build this bad stone wall to defend everyone. As you have, he's good work for real. Without this wall, a log or something might have smashed your statues, resulting in a nasty game over. As they're that wall doesn't look familiar. Oh! You mean your people didn't just build it, Sengu? As everyone comes to a realization, wait, then who? As you have Suika looking to the side, as we see, Chalk and Sangara. Oh my gosh, they're so happy to see her. They run up to her. Oh my gosh, this is so great. I love this so much. Oh my gosh, they're so happy to see her. It's of course, dear Chalk and Sagara aren't human, so they escaped the petrification beam's wrath. Well done staying alive these 10 long years. Oh yeah, I guess they are 10 years old. Oh my gosh. As apparently they spent this entire time building a stone wall. As you have Suika's all this time, you two protected everyone. Oh! That was unexpected. It's just all this time, you two protected everyone. Oh yeah, they must be very old now that I think about it. As now they have little baby puppies and little boars. As it's I see that both of you have families of your own now. As they're just looking at her and it's bye bye, Chalk and Sagara. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, it's so great now. I love it. Oh, gosh. Because it's after reviving all these people, how are we going to feed everyone? As you have Francois coming in, as we have Reese haha, that's where our fantastic souvenirs come from. As she's making rice, as you have Yo's so a tasty meal gets you mutts and hogs to rush back? I see how it is. Yes, they're back. And she's so much for the teary farewell. Why not live in harmony with them? They can tie with hunting. They can aid with hunting and gathering. I mean, yeah. Oh gosh, this is so great. Oh gosh. Domesticated animals return. Yeah. Oh, I just realized. Oh, okay. I jumped the gun, but let's see. As we have Francois I have just the culinary creation to fill our community with strength. Making more onigiri? Has it been so long that everyone's forgotten about the soul of Japan's rice-based cuisine? As Francois has a fish and chops it up, and boom! Sushi acquired, as everyone is jumping for joy when it comes to sushi. It's just the thing to dry out everyone's full power for the special mission ahead. It's you mentioned that to the Treasure Island gang too. as you have Ruri's like, indeed, Senku gave us some blueprints so that while the rest of you circled the globe, those of us on here on Japanese mainland could make headway on the project in particular, as she's apparently leading them somewhere as they've made a dam. Because oh my god, Senku, you genius, ridiculous. Oh, I see now. Okay, that's actually very amazing. And he has Reese is like, haha, this gives us a hydroelectric plant. Yeah, and all the power we need to refine the rocket's aluminum. The structure is so simple, a kid could figure it out. All of you got to do is hold back the water with concrete. The types of dams constructed in 1000 BC were still used in the 21st century. Ooh. Dear Chalk and Sakura must have seen these stone walls and found inspiration. Woof! And that's coming from freaking Gin. Oh yeah, that makes sense. It's just like, oh ho ho, ain't that clever? Putting bamboo inside the stone, coming from freaking Kaseki, as you have Senku's like, concrete reinforced with steel, but not with steel, but bamboo? All the dam gotta do is withstand the water pressure, and a bit of bamboo rebar in a few spots is enough for that. Yeah, because bamboo can be very strong. Oh no, I already jumped the gun. Oh no, as we're also seeing them, the parts and pieces were crafted around the world. We're bringing them together at Treasure Island to take advantage of the location closer to the equator. Special mission complete. The rocket launch site is ready. Oh! Our foe, the unearthly Y-Man, all by his lonesome, we're ready to face the final frontier. Backed by the power of everyone, every human on Earth, Dr. Stone, Z equals 212. Final part, Stone to space, to be continued. Okay. So, final part. Stone to space. Oh, this does not feel real at all. Oh no. Oh no. Dr. Stone is coming to an end. Oh no, I don't. Okay. All right. Let's go over everything that has happened in this chapter in the review portion. Let's start off from the beginning. Senku is a freaking genius for everything that he has done. For the first part of this chapter, we focused on everyone going from Indonesia, where they got the aluminum, heading to Treasure Island, resurrecting them, and implementing a plan that Senku already told them about. So they've pretty much completed that plan, as we saw at the end of the chapter, which is that it's very cool that we're technically launching from Japan, because Treasure Island is an island close to Japan, so technically they're launching from Japan, so that's something that I thought last video. But yeah, I didn't think that they would do it on Treasure Island, but apparently it makes sense because it's the closest to the equator, which makes sense since, you know, the Y-Man is on the moon. It's probably best to launch something from the equator if they want to calculate exactly like where they should be heading. So that's very cool. And so yeah, pretty much the first half of this chapter is them resurrecting people, us getting reintroduced to older characters, specifically Ruri. And I might have said Riri a few times, but yeah, Rui being reintroduced to her, also having her and Chrome's like interactions is always a fun and humorous moment. But also the reintroduction of Chalk and Sagara, and something that I didn't really realize, and it's possibly due to the fact that the last time we saw them, they were only a few years older, very similar to Suika, but Suika took like a while to resurrect everyone, like around 8ish years to pretty much like resurrect everyone else, a little bit more, a little bit less, but that Chalk and Sagara were also resurrected at this time, and it's very interesting to see how they played a role in helping keeping everyone safe by building a stone wall, which they were inspired by the people there who apparently built like a stone wall dam. So it's very cool to see all that. It's very cool to see some of these characters. We got to see Francois make sushi. Unfortunately, I'm not really a sushi man, but gladly enough, that is something that is pretty inspired by Japanese culture, as well as getting a dam where they'll be able to get the electricity through the hydroelectric plant. So that was also very cool. So we did get a lot of like conventional Dr. Stone, them coming up with new creations with things that they've already created, and having those creations lead to bigger things or things inspiring something else. So it's very cool to see that this is once again another chapter that is strongly rooted in what Dr. Stone is about, discovery and science, as we also get towards the end of this chapter, where we also get the reveal of what Treasure's Island's special mission was, which is going to be the launch site for the rocket, as we get the final part of this chapter, which is confirming that we are entering the final part of Dr. Stone, Stone to Space. So it means that Dr. Stone is probably coming to an end very soon, and for how long this most recent arc lasted, I can see Dr. Stone like lasting probably no more than 250 chapters in total, which is just mind-blowing to me for how much I just really love and enjoy Dr. Stone, for all of its science and its creativity when it comes to a shonen type of story where there is a lot of action, but most of the focus in the story comes from the science and the learning aspect, which is amazing to me. So yeah, I really can't wait to see where Dr. Stone takes its I really can't wait for where Dr. Stone will be taking its story from here. Most likely we're going to be focusing on building the rocket, and probably the pinnacle of everything that has happened in Dr. Stone is going to be when that rocket takes off to the moon, and where we see Senku, Ryusui, and Tsukasa finally take on the Y-Man. And by him doing that, we'll also probably get ties to how we have Sai, Suika, as well as Chrome, which, now that I think about it, a 3-man team going to the moon and 3-man team technically, quote unquote, staying on Earth to help the people return to the moon. So yeah, it's very interesting to see that dichotomy there. So most likely they're going to finish the rocket, as well as we're going to see Chrome and his team finish a return way to send them back to Earth, which I think that most likely what is going to happen is that they're going to petrify themselves on the moon and the device is most likely going to send them to Earth, and right before it crashes, most likely it's going to hopefully save them. That's just an idea that I have, because I doubt that they'll be able to survive like a return trip unless they are petrified. So that's just kind of my thought. Maybe there's a parachute that will help them stay on the Earth, where eventually they'll have to search the Earth to find them. That's just kind of my thoughts. But hey, better to search the Earth than to search on the moon, because hey, at least they have the capability of like going around the Earth with a boat, and they could just put a tracking device on it. So that's just my thoughts. Hopefully you enjoyed this chapter. Hopefully you enjoyed my reaction. Hopefully you just enjoyed Dr. Stone, because it's going to come to an end, and I will be following it until the end with my reaction. So hopefully you can see me on this journey to the end. So without that all the way, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like this type of content. Hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload more reactions and reviews of Dr. Stone. Do all that cool jazz, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye! Huh.